Ready, Munchies? Wonderful! Welcome po sa Tag a Friend, Tag a Munchie ng Tag 91.1.
Award-winning filmmaker, wanted journalist and speaker, the co-founder and chief creative officer at the Melrich Studio. Melon is also the founder of Melrich Jewels with the fine pearl jewelry brand. Pearls.
Oh, wow.
Olivia Pearls. This mom of two was also recently elected as the Midcom and Education Director of the Philippine Business Council in Dubai and Northern Emirates. She was once a quoted saying, "In a world filled with filters, dare to be unapologetically you." Let's all welcome Miss Melon Perez!
Thank you, Tag, and thank you, ladies, for coming today. So I hope I can share authentically, the journey of being a mom. Andyan yung kids ko, kaya husband ko. Kaya it's going to be still an unfiltered stories that I hope I can share na you can pick up a lesson or one or two lessons from it. Thank you.
Thank you. Ano po yung mga activities that help you recharge para naman ma-inspire ang ating mga moms today?
Self-care is protecting your me time. So you have to, in a day, we have 24 hours, pero syempre, siguro 16 hours lang yung waking hours natin. We have to protect a certain time during the day, every day, na for ourselves. I know hindi siya magiging consistent. Like for example, sa akin, before magising silang lahat, gising na ako, which is like typical for a mom. I think most of you ganun din, no? So, pero sabi ko, I'll protect the first 30 minutes sa akin lang. I'll do my prayer, and then I walk the dog. Tapos the same time, yun na rin yung relaxation na peace and quiet na walang manggugulo. So, yun yung, I protect that me time then. And then, yung one day in a month that you dedicate to yourself. Like, syempre, pamper yourself, important. Go out with friends kasi not only self-care is not only physically, mentally, tas emotionally din. So you have to all think about that. So you have to have a strong support. Find a community of parents moms who can relate, who can support you na pwede yung labasan ng sama na loob, pwede kayo mag-share ng stories, tas kailangan yung quiet time nyo, protected din na, kasi pagising nila, kahit nasa toilet ka, Mommy! Bisaya kasi ka, pwede bang may ticket? Yung parang, ticket muna, parang, tapos mamaya, Mommy! Kasi I homeschool 2 kids. Kasi I have 2 businesses. Tapos wala kaming helper. Tapos may aso pa kaming may epilepsy. So minsan talaga kailangan, parang, Lord, kailangan ko talaga ng me time. So yun, protecting.
That once a month.
Yes, yung pampering
Really
talaga,
just
yes. Tapos every day in the morning.
Hindi ko kinaya yun. Shock ako yun. May aso ko na.
Pero ano po yung mga self-care practices na parang sana nagsimula kayo ng mas maaga pa before?
Similar to her, pero it's more of like be more forgiving of ourselves. Kasi may days talaga na malilimutan mo hayaan mo lang yung pinggan nasa lababo na muna kahit kasi meron ka pang gagawing iba. Or sige, okay lang na hindi mo madiligan yung halaman sa balcony or hindi mo maitiklop yung mga damit nandyan na one day, nandyan pa rin sa sofa, parang gano'n. So, but be more forgiving of yourself. Kasi there will be times na hindi mo talaga kayang gawin lahat. Kasi minsan we are our harshest judge. Tayo yung nag-judge lang sa sarili natin. So, siguro more forgiving and accepting that we're also human, that hindi tayo superwoman talaga. Superwoman tayo for our kids, pero be more forgiving to ourselves na we cannot do it all. Parang ganun, just accept the reality na we need help. Tapos, that there are days that we'll just let it go.
You can do pala. Yung mga bagay-bagay na akala mo, you couldn't have imagined before.
Yeah. For personal development, one of my core values kasi is lifelong learning. So we're always learning and we're always growing. So the reason also I'm pushing myself to learn and grow kasi my kids, they look and see what you do. So if they see that you're also learning, you're also trying to develop yourself, they also have that para sa kanila din na, para gusto ko maging si mommy. Parang si mommy na hanggang ngayon nag-aaral pa rin. I'm not studying, pero I read books a lot. Tapos, kasi as a filmmaker and a photographer, I'm always behind the camera. Pero sabi nila, nowadays, as a founder and business owner, you should be out there. Show up and show the world na you can also be confident and speak up. And show your personal brand kasi you want to be authentic. So, pero sabi ko, I'm not ready to be out there. Nakikita yung white hair ko, tas I'm not a good speaker then, I'm not that confident. Pero, yun pala, you one step at a time, you'll be more confident once you start showing up. So, like 3 years ago, I started posting more often. I started reading more books. I enrolled myself in classes na short courses. Tapos I hired a career coach then to help me. Kasi you need to grow, not only for yourself, but para din makita ng kids mo, makita ng that you're a good role model. So, one of the things I discovered while being a mom is strength. Parang nagkasakit naman, pero never for myself. Sabi, my husband is there, pero hi muna. Kasi my husband, when he gets sick, nakaratay kasi siya. I love you, pero kasi pag nanay nagkasakit, which is napansin ko rin sa nanay mama ko, kahit may sakit siya, naglalaba, naghuhugas, nagluluto, which is, I think naman ako. Pero kasi then, same with my papa and my husband, pag nakasakit talaga sila. Yes, man, no! So there were...
Sabay-sabay.
So sabi ko, ang galing naman pala ng babae. Siguro, were women created that way talaga. Saka yung din. Sabi nila hindi daw totoo yung multitasking. Pero, feeling ko nagagawa kasi natin. Kasi habang nagsasampay tayo, iniisip natin yung ulam mamayang gabi. Tapos, kulang pala tayo ng mantika, mag-order pa pala ako sa Tapos, kailangan ko palang attendan, may meeting pa pala ako mamaya. Tapos habang pag-uwi sa meeting, gadaan ka sa grocery. So, I think hindi totoo yung multitasking. Sinasabi lang nila hindi daw totoo. Pero maraming babae, especially moms, nadidiscover mo, 8 pala yung kamay mo. Parang gano'n.
May invisible.
Invisible. Mas 2 yung brain.
May kausap ka dito, iba yung mini-message mo, yung mga ng anak, homework.
Why did you want to have kids? Siya kasi ang, yes, hello.
This is your mom's answer.
So, 14 na kasi siya yung nagsasabi na, pag nakikita niya akong galit, tapos pag kasi yung younger brother niya medyo matigas ang ulo din. So, sabi niya, I think I will not have kids when I grow up. Sabi ko, yes, it's hard, but it is very fulfilling. You know, seeing you both na kahit nag-aaway kayo, you're fighting, kahit minsan you're sad, you're happy, it's fulfilling to see children na this is your legacy. This is what you leave to the world na after life is short, pero once you have someone, your legacy and your children, tas you raise them responsibly, that's your legacy to the world. Money, possessions, your books, you write books, you film videos. But it's different when you have children that you let them grow up you raise them to be good citizens. That's a different kind of contribution to the world. Sabi rin doon sa friend ko na, she's at my age, 46. Ayan, same age. So wala rin.
What? No way.
Magpa-47. Ay, nag-47 na pala. Hindi pa pala. Hindi, 46. Then, wala siyang kids. Sabi niya sa akin, so she was open naman, na sana pala, nag-free siya ng embryo when she was younger. Kasi ngayong older na siya, kasi late din siya nag-asawa. Medyo siya na sana may anak sila ngayon. Pero dahil hindi na nga possible, sana daw nung younger siya na naisip niyang kahit wala siyang boyfriend or nung time na yun, or husband, sana nag-freeze daw siya ng embryo kasi gusto niya magkaroon ng kids ngayon. Yes. Yes, number one, biblical din siya.
True, true.
Sabi, a man shall leave his family and join with his wife, no? So,
Give and receive ka.
correct. So, tapos, kahit hindi comfortable, kahit kayong dalawa lang, it's important na matuto kayo from your mistakes, independent of your parents. Kasi you have to learn from your mistake. That's the best learning din kasi. And saka yung bond nyo, when you make mistakes together, na
Strong.
you're stronger together. So, yun. I heard this before. There's nothing wrong with, kung ilalagay sa epitaph, mom of name of child. Pero the question is that the identity you want? Okay lang naman, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be the best mom, yun yung lalagay sa, you want to be known for that. Pero what were your dreams before being a mom? Yun yung kunyari, I want to be a great photographer. I want to be a great filmmaker. Pursue that while being a mom also. Kasi whoever you are, whoever you want to be, you can still achieve that. Magiging mom, hindi nagsistop dun sa dream mo. You should not stop your dream kasi mom na ako ngayon kasi may responsibilities na, wala na akong time dyan. Don't give that excuse. Actually, prove it for your children na being a mother doesn't stop you from dreaming big. Inspire pa nga. Achieve more for your children. Kasi show them that you can achieve more kahit mother ka. And there's nothing negative about being a mother nga. Tapos, like she said, journaling. I like journaling. Tapos another thing is, I like making vision boards every year. Siyempre, kasama sa vision board, yung magiging mom. Pero meron mga iba pang aspects May personal, may financial, tsaka meron. So, yung personal sa family, meron kang dreams para sa family mo, pero meron ka pang dreams sa sarili mo. This year, I want to write a book. Or this year, gusto ko naman matuto mag-bike. Hanggang ngayon, every year, hindi pa rin ako marunong mag-bike. Pero one day, matututo din ako. Hindi rin ako marunong lumangoy. Nakalagay pa rin yun nun. One day, I will learn to swim, Pero, so yung mga yun. Tapos one day, magiging TED Talk speaker din ako. So, pero dream. Pero, it's baby steps. And don't say na, wala na akong time dyan Kasi dami ko nang ginagawa sa pagiging mom pa lang. Ako din, hindi ko alam kung paano sagutin yan. Kasi, pero of course, I've been, hindi sa husband, yung previous boyfriend, no? Pero ang dami kong friends na nag-experience. So, sometimes it's better to let go.
Yeah.
Especially kung toxic and abusive yung relationship. Kasi in the end, you will lose self-respect if you stay in a toxic and abusive relationship. The children, yun nga, it's yung sila pinaka-affected. Pero if you will still agree, meron naman kasi tinatawag na amicable terms. Separate and amicable terms, yes. Na parang, and agree that you will still both take care of the children. Pero yun nga, I cannot give advice kasi for me, as a child, lagi ko of course, nakita ko rin yung parents ko almost nagkaunmuntik na sila mag-separate, mas gusto ko silang together. Pero kung nakikita ko naman din na nagsasuffer yung mom ko, I'd rather have them both happy than seeing them na nasa toxic na bahay na lagi sila nag-aaway. Pero thank God ngayon, hindi sila nag-aaway. Pero yun yung time na sabi ko, maghiwalay na lang kayo kaysa yung lagi kayo nag-aaway, laging may bickering, may ganyan. Tapos, nakikita ko din yung mom ko nagsasuffer. So, sabi ko, mas okay, to be honest, mas okay yung para sa anak niyo yung makita na lang kayo mag-separate kesa yung mag-stay kayo na pero you hate each other. Tapos, lagi kayo nag-argue. Tapos, ikaw din, yung mom ko nagkaroon ng self-pity, nag-develop siya ng parang, why am I sticking to this relationship? So, nakita ko yung parang, sabi ko, be strong dapat, sabi ko sa mom ko, na kakayanin mo. Kasi inaano niya, ayokong maghiwalay kami kasi wala naman akong source of income. So sabi ko, you'll find a way. And yun lang. Pero I think, so don't stay. kung gusto mo na umalis ka. Parang gano'n.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm going to ask my kids, lagi ako yung disciplinarian din sa amin. Pero ako din yung mas communicative. Parang after ko magalit, I think I'm the typical Filipino mom na may walis tambo, may tsinelas, may hanger, gano'n. Pero i-explain ko sa kanila kung bakit ko sila papaluin. Pero ngayon ganito na yung age niya, lalo yung panganay ko 14 na siya. Hindi ko na siya napapalo masyado. Kasi nagle-level na kami na, alam mo ba, I will punish you kasi ginawa mo to. Tapos sabihin ko, pag di na siya galit, tatanungin ko siya, alam mo ba, ba't kita tinalo? Or why I'm punishing you? Nagigets mo ba? Parang ganon. Tapos, do you understand na mali yung ginawa mo? Kasi, you have to, I need to talk to them na, I will put myself na, kailangan nagkakaintindihan kami. Tapos parang, ba't masama yung loob mo sa akin? Dahil pinalo kita. Pero naiintindihan mo ba kung bakit kita pinalo? Or, so okay lang na magalit ka sa akin ngayon kasi pinarusahan kita. Pero I don't want you to think na kaya kita pinaparusahan kasi hindi kita love. I love you kaya kita pinaparusahan kasi and I want you to grow up to be responsible. So nagigets naman na nila yun. Pero yung minsan yung bunso ko yung dahil lalaki, tapos medyo talagang galit na galit pa yan. Kung ginapalo. Pero